Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. So today we are going to go pick up a run. We are currently in Bakersfield, California, right after we did our Walmart drop-off of... Oh god, I just killed the truck because we're trying to go in 12th. Why are we doing that? That's not a good idea. Right after our TV drop-off at Walmart, we had to stop and sleep for the night. That was a weird sleeping spot, by the way. I was like, it just told me to park on a curb, which didn't seem very right, like a sidewalk. I don't know what that situation was, but that's where it wanted me to park, so I parked and slept. But it's early morning, 6:35 in the morning, seems about, right? Yep, 6:35. And we already have a run that I want to pick up and that I want to do. We're going to be taking a... Oh, is it a digger or a bulldozer? We're taking some sort of construction equipment from Bakersfield to Reno, Nevada, which should be a pretty fun trip in the new sleeper, Kenworth. Obviously, I asked you guys in the last episode if you want to see me continue to drive the Kenworth W900 or switch to the Peterbilt that Jeff is using. That video was literally just recorded, like 20 seconds ago. So, haven't quite seen your comments yet, but definitely still let me know. So, in the next recording session, I can jump in there and see, and we can decide what kind of vehicles we want to be, what kind of truck we want to be trucking around in. So, yeah, definitely let me know if you have any, what your suggestion is. But for today, I'm still going to be in the Kenworth W900. So, I wanted to talk a little bit since I didn't get the chance. Come on, dude. God, I hate that horn. I wanted to talk a little bit since I didn't really have the chance to do it while I was doing the last episode. So, I went ahead and got the sleeper. I didn't wait till rank 20 to get it just because the difference between the current sleeper and the rank 20 sleeper wasn't actually that much difference. It was very little. Jesus. I was doing like 3 over the speed limit. Good God. But yeah, the difference between the two sleepers wasn't actually that big. It really didn't, you know, I don't think it was worth waiting as long as it was to get level 20. And what I did was I just decided to get it, and I actually bought the sleeper for the W900 before those videos went out, when I asked you guys which one, if I should get the sleeper for the Kenworth or for the Peterbilt. And yeah, it was a very I knew it was going to be the Kenworth, the W900. I knew that, so I just went ahead and did it since I knew that was going to be the option. But what I did was I went with the cheap option. I didn't really do any which one is it? Is it this one? Yep. It's this one. Oh God. So yeah, what I did was I went with the cheap option in terms of, okay, we're taking a road roller. So 22,000 pounds of a road roller, so a steamroller from Bakersfield to Reno for $10,000 and about 408 miles. So it should be a relatively short trip. We should be able to get it done in this one episode. I didn't want to start a trip that I'd have to stop in the middle of, but oh yeah, I went to go look behind me and I can't. As of right now, I haven't had a reason to dislike my sleeper. But I know, statistically, I'm going to get to the point where I get to a drop-off that the day cab would totally be much better for. But that's just what's going to happen. You can't win them all. Okay. So, quickly, we're going to jump out, just take a look at the trailer we're going to be using today. That's pretty cool. Nice little low boy trailer with a bulldozer, or a, not a bulldozer, a, whatever, that thing, road roller, steamroller. Is that what they call it, steamroller? There's another, I don't call it, I've never heard it called a road roller before. I've heard it called something else, and I'm pretty sure it's a steamroller, but I don't know. I can't remember right now. But, so I went with the cheap option with the truck. Literally, I just, like, bought the, sleeper, and that was about the extent of it. I really didn't do much else in terms of customization, and the reason for that is I did a little trial run just to see what would happen if I went crazy with customization. I would have only had $10,000 left. That wouldn't have worked. It would have been very, very short on money without having to take out a loan. So all I did was I just took away a lot of the little options that I was doing, you know, lighting and stuff like that and things and whatnot. And just pretty much went with just the sleeper, and it made it so I can walk away with having, like, I think I walked away with like 27,000 left after the 45,000 was for the sleeper. So yeah, it was a pretty decent amount of money. It was enough that I felt comfortable with doing it. So eventually we'll go back through though, and we'll get new wheels and lighting and all that stuff. If we do plan on sticking with the W900, unless you guys want me to switch to the Peterbilt, which is another reason why I didn't really go nuts with this truck, is just because it's very possible that you would like to see me in the Peterbilt. So I don't know, we'll see. But regardless, I'm keeping the W900, whether I start driving the new Peterbilt or not. So, but also, I looked at the. I totally lost what I was going to say. What the heck was I just going to say? I was talking about trucks, and I was going to mention something about the new... Oh, luckily, though, a design might have been finalized for the J&B Trucking Company. I don't want to say anything yet. It's still, you know, I need to confirm some things. Oh, God, these people are going to be idiots up here, aren't they? So yeah, I need to confirm some things, but it might be possible that we might have a finished design, which would be really cool. And the Peterbilt, I was looking around at the paint jobs, and there's actually a blank one. So we can actually put a texture on it, which is, like I said in one of the previous episodes, which is kind of the reason why I was sticking with stock trucks, is because there's templates for them, and I can make a skin. But there's a template for the Peterbilt. So I can also make that texture for that truck as well, which is good, because then that means if, you know, I can, if I decide to drive it, we can have the texture. Jeff can get the texture, so he doesn't have to change trucks, which is really good. So the Peterbilt is definitely a bigger option over the Kenworth, depending on just what you like. I might end up eventually buying it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll wait to read your guys' comments and let me know what you think. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just don't care regardless. They're just drive whatever you want, do whatever you want. And I appreciate it, but if somebody does actually have an opinion about what truck they would like to see me drive, just, yeah, let me know. Not that big of a deal. So, turn off those flashers here. Get into 18th and start cruising. So hopefully to Reno, I don't know if it'll be that bad of a trip. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I haven't really looked, but we'll see. Reno shouldn't be too difficult. We're going to go on cruise here in a second. Right, bam, 60. Hopefully we can get away with 5 over. We also don't need our headlights on anymore. And I'm going to take a drink of this tea thing. I think it's raspberry tea. Pretty sure it's raspberry. Okay. Okay, 11 hours, so we're not going to need to sleep. We'll be fine. We'll be able to make it through this whole trip without having to sleep. Because I think it's about, what, 12 hours? You can drive 12 hours without having to sleep in this game, or what the... Something like that. It's close to 12 hours. So we should be able to... Is that a Starbucks? Yeah, it is. Starbucks with 2 R's. Starbucks billboard there. These billboards are all new to the MHA Pro Mat Mods, which is pretty cool. It makes the highways look a little, was that a mayonnaise billboard? I think it was. And then McDonald's. It makes the highways look a little more realistic. You know, when you're driving through certain areas, cities, stuff like that. There's definitely a lot of billboards for a lot of stuff advertised on the side of the road. So it's pretty cool that those are added. It's also cool because they've added... You could, every once in a while, there'll be a sign on the side of the road to let you know what highway you're on. That wasn't there by default, so it's pretty cool just to remind you of where you are. So, yeah, no. MHA Pro Mat Mod seems pretty good as of right now. I haven't gone through, we might actually... Are we going to do it this time? We might go through... There's a part I know when you're getting to Sacramento where it did that stupid speed limit where it would go like 55 to 40 back to 55. and there was this weird section there that was causing problems that I really didn't like. I don't know if that part's fixed. I don't think I've gone through that area, but they've added some like fixed highways and stuff like that. They've added a lot of stuff, so it was definitely worth throwing to my game. But I just want to see if some of the big portions of the freeway that I would, for whatever reason, continuously end up at are fixed, because going from 55 to 40 back to 55 within 100 feet seems totally not right. That doesn't seem logical. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, this is going to be kind of cool. Yeah, no. Hopefully, this. Oh, God, I'm struggling to say this because I don't want to say something in another video saying that something might happen and that other thing might not happen, but there might be a new series starting with between me and Polecat. Hopefully, it'll be out before this video is out. That is the plan. That series, the first episode, will be out before this episode. If it's not, I apologize. And if it is, I hope you guys enjoy it. If it's not, I'm not going to mention what it is. But it's going to be something very interesting. It's old-ish. It's from 2013. So it's about 3 years old. It's a game that was popular, now is not, but it's co-op. So I think it would be a lot of fun, me and Polecat in there doing something co-op together for a series would be a lot of fun. So hopefully that is out. Like I said, I really do apologize if it's not. We've had a lot of trouble actually getting in a game together. We were just having connection issues between each other, just not being able to do anything. Luckily, we were just able to fix it, so we should be recording that today, hopefully. That's the plan. And if not, then I don't know when. But hopefully you guys will get that series soon. It's something that we've been wanting to do for about 2-3 weeks now, except that connection issue has been a problem. So, and also we really do want to get in doing some SAPDFR, but with the 4 of us, we keep doing like Jeff free edition or Zach free edition or whatever. I do want to get in and do the 4 of us again, but you also have to remember the biggest problem right now is scheduling, and Zach is currently dealing with some family issues, he's taking care of that, and it's hard for him to be around, and me, Jeff, and Polecat can be around, but then sometimes when me and Polecat are around, it's a little bit later than, Jeff might be in the middle of something, or, Zach might pop on and be able to do something, and Jeff might, it's one of those situations where it's just hard to get people around. That is the biggest issue, is to get people around, but I do want to do another SAPDFR because I did make a new one. I made a SAPDFR station in Vespucci. I know a lot of people in the comments were saying that they were getting tired of Sandy Shores, and we were too. It was just the easiest thing to jump in and do. So I made a whole new one for Vespucci. We haven't tried it, though, because we haven't had 4 people to try it out with. Oh, here we go. 55, speed limit's 40, and what does this sign say? 35. Oh, no, wait. This is the one entering Stockton, isn't it? City limits is Sacramento, 30. Okay. Well, we're entering a city. Okay, I thought it was that section of that highway. Oh, yeah, this is Stockton. Did that sign say Sacramento? I could have sworn that sign said Sacramento. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to look back on editing on that, but I'm almost positive that sign said Sacramento. But whatever. But yeah, so we haven't been able to try the new Vespucci call-outs yet, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get together. We're scheduling's all, we're all together and we can do some more SAPDFR. Also, we want to do some more other stuff. We really do enjoy doing SAPDFR, and we know that you guys really enjoy watching it, which is why when we typically get together, the first thought is for us to do SAPDFR, but it's also been a long time since we've all just did anything in GTA. It seems like every time we play GTA, we always play SAPDFR. It'd be really nice to get into GTA and play something else, a different game mode. Maybe do some races, maybe do some slasher, some adversary mode stuff, some anything, really. We can kind of just do whenever. So it's been a long time since we've done that, and I miss doing that, so hopefully we can do SAPDFR and that. But again, it all goes off schedules. Sometimes when people come around and we do an SAPDFR session, that's as long as they have. They have to be around that time that we do the SAPDFR. As soon as we're done, they gotta go. You know, something else is going on or whatever. But I think that's the biggest problem, is just for individuals, you know. Especially as when everybody's doing their own thing and everybody's, you know, dealing with their own stuff and trying to find their own time to relax, and it just always makes it more complicated. But that's the nature of the beast. It is what it is. But I really enjoy playing with those guys. I just wish we could do it more. It's just unfortunate that the schedules are just so different sometimes. They can sync up, but they can also be very off. And then we just have these patches of offness in the times that it's on, so, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why this is important to talk about. It's not at all, so whatever. But youtube.com/the something. I don't know. The Vapor or something? Was that it? The Viper Claws? No. No. Not it. What is this? Hey, Blue Lives Matter. I respect that. Not to start a controversy. I think all lives matter, but nah, forget it. Not even gonna start there. I realized in my my allergy episode, I I said that thing about the government and the cure to allergies and all that stuff, and I went back and I looked at those comments and I went, oh god, I made a mistake, because people were going off about that stuff. Like, they were legit getting into it about the discussion on the government and everything. I'm looking through the comments going, oh man, that's that's bigger than I wanted it to be. I was just it was a simple little, I don't even know what the point of me saying that was. That was my theory on why allergies haven't been cured, and people were going crazy. It was crazy to see the comments on it. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny reading some of the things you guys were saying. Okay, we're gonna need to downshift because this is a big ass fucking hill. This thing's only 22,000 pounds. It's not too heavy. I think we actually unlocked a new engine too. That's one of the things that I did not upgrade, just because, like I said, I was trying to keep down on the cost of the upgrade of this truck. Actually, no, we want to be in 15th because we're going to merge. So yeah, eventually we'll get to the point with this truck, back on American Truck Sim topics, after talking about YouTube schedules and, you know, more allergy, oh god, what's the word? Forget it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But, the plan with this truck is to fully upgrade it, you know, with the new engine and everything. I already have the 18 speed, so I'm happy with that, but we're going to put new wheels on it because we're still running the stock wheels. We need more lighting. That's one thing we definitely need on this truck. I'm not one for, like, covering a truck with lights. I think I've done it in the past, but I'm not really that big into it. But this truck definitely needs some more side lighting. Because I'm going to go into... Yeah, look at this. Look at the side lighting provided on this truck. None. We have none. No lighting. We have 2 lights on the front, none on the roof, none on the sides, none anywhere. So we definitely need more lighting on this truck, because this thing at night, pretty dark with how little lighting there is. So, but of course the lighting costs money, and I just didn't want to spend the money on doing that stuff. So I think what we'll do is we'll save up a little bit amount of money, upgrade this truck. But then again, it's also all going to base off of, we're entering Nevada. It's also all going to base off of what you guys suggest I drive in the next episode as well. If you want me to switch over to the Peterbilt, which surprisingly the Peterbilt is not that much money. I know it's a modded truck and they made their own amount for it, but you can like buy a brand new one for like $80,000. It's really not that much money. It's for how big of a truck it is, like a full-on sleeper. It's like 80-something thousand with like a 600 horsepower engine. It's like, that's That seems cheap, but whatever. So yeah, I could buy the Peterbilt if you guys want, but eventually I want to get this truck to, what did I say? The Vapor Masks or something. I can't, every time, it's just, it has a weird like double font on it. I can't quite see what it says. But yeah, so I want to update the Kenworth regardless, even if we are gonna do the Peterbilt, just because then I'll upgrade the Peterbilt as well. But I want to get the Kenworth done just so it's a stock truck that's fully modified, something that we really enjoy, that we can always fall back on if, you know, any sort of modded trucks don't work, or if there's an update that comes out that breaks any sort of modded truck. But I think this is the biggest thing that I love about these, the MHA Pro Map Mod, is they make all the way stations and gas stations and truck stops and all, they make them feel so much more alive, which is awesome. On top of all the other fixes that they've done for this game, that is probably the biggest one. The fact that all the side, you know, everything just seems so much more alive. There's a lot of trucks parked in it, you know. Unfortunately, though, that way station that we just passed, all those trucks were parked backwards. They're facing the wrong direction, but it is what it is. Simple fix. There's a CR England truck filling up. A bunch of trucks at the truck stop there. Yeah, it's just so cool. I don't, you know, every time I go on a trip and I see a truck stop, that's, you know, just that's what you look at when you go by. All those trucks lined up, it just looks awesome. And now that you get to do it in American Truck Sim, it looks pretty cool. Because before they were just kind of plain. They would have like a couple trucks in there, like a handful of trucks, and you're just like, doesn't seem like a lot. All right, let's go ahead and check real quick where we're at. 24 miles, we're gonna be there, no problem, no time. We're actually going through Reno right now. So we should come out on the north, possibly north side. Is this the north side of Reno? Yeah, pretty much. North side of Reno is where our drop-off is. Where are we dropping off at? MHA service. Interesting. So we're dropping off at an MHA service, which is part of the map mod. So I did have a drop-off when I was trying out the Peterbilt. My drop-off was actually at a mod shop, at a truck dealer. Like, not a truck dealer, but a, you know what I mean? Like a truck repair and modification area. So that was pretty cool. So, because as soon as I dropped my truck, I just went in and bought a sleeper. It was actually really nice. So... Or I went in and modified the truck. So I drove the Peterbilt, got it, and then did a load, and then went in and modified it. God damn it. Didn't it say, yeah, the speed limit said 70, but it didn't switch over. By the way, that's an intersection that was fixed. That one had a stoplight on it. Terrible. Terrible idea, but that one's fixed, thank God. Oh God, where is my drop-off actually? No, it's on the north side of Reno, but unfortunately this is the most populated side of Reno. And I say unfortunately just because the frames are going to be not real. So prepare yourselves. Prepare your eyeballs for the lack of frames, because it will happen. And graphical glitches that I think I might have just seen. Alright, we're going to exit here. I'm really interested in seeing what this MHA service, damn dude, what this MHA service drop-off point's going to be. It'll be really interesting. Oh, baby Jesus. Hit the brakes. At least I didn't hit anything this episode. That's good. That's an improvement on the last one. By the way, someone corrected me and said that the barrier I hit wasn't cement, it was concrete. Sorry. My terrible, terrible mistake. Such a huge, dramatic... I mean, I don't know how you continued to watch the video after that. Clearly, that was a mistake that could not have gone unfixed. And I applaud you, good sir, for your kind work. I'm joking, obviously. It was just like the most little fix. Like, why is that necessary? Doesn't matter. Same shit. Concrete, fucking cement, whatever. Rough, hard material. That's what I should start saying from now on, just to generalize it. Oh, I'm driving on this material, hitting other material that's rough. And I hit some non-rough, flexible material. There you go. That should get around it, right? Ooh, boy, it is hot in here. It is getting really hot. It's unbelievable how much a computer at idle compared to playing a game, the heat difference that it puts out is fucking insane. You would actually think, oh, that's what it is. Okay, the MH8. Okay, yeah, this is what I had before. This is actually really cool. Oh, I just killed the truck. Yeah, this is what I had before. Where's the drop-off point, though? What? Oh, shit, I think I see it. Is that it right there? Yeah, it is. What? How? Okay, hold on a sec. Real quick. This is the drop-off point right here in front of me. You see those? That's the back wheels. How am I gonna... Okay. This is not... Yeah, that is the drop-off point in front of that garage door. Okay. Remember that time when I picked up this load? Oh god, we're running over that. When I picked up this load and I said, there's gonna be a point that I really need my day cab to park a trailer. But I haven't quite hit that point yet. Yeah, well, I spoke too soon. We are jackknifing the fuck out of this thing because it's my only choice. Ow. Okay, seriously, dude. I seriously do not know where... Okay. What? How am I supposed to back that? Well, I guess I could just start turning it. The hardest part... Okay. We're just going to give this a shot. We're just going to start turning it. We're going to turn it super sharp. We're going to keep an eye on it. Oh, keep an eye on that truck, too. This is too sharp. We went too sharp with it, didn't we? Didn't we? Do we have a little window? We have a little window back there. Can I... No. This is not a situation that I approve of. Okay. Alright, so... Let's go back a little bit more and then start turning it. And I'm going to look. There's a little... There. Oh, I see the wheels. I see the wheels. Make sure we're not going to hit that truck. Okay, straighten, straighten, straighten. Can I see the wheels? Oh, there are the wheels. Don't want to go too far back. Okay. We're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. Should be able to do this. I just gotta line it up just right. That's ready to unload? Jesus, that was the most unorganized. Oh, God. You have no room. That's the biggest problem. You have no room to turn this thing, dude. Okay. Oh, God. All right. So... There we go. We're gonna get it. 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 Turn, 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 turn. Check this mirror. Turn, 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 turn. Straighten, straighten, straighten. Okay. And then we just pull forward. And... oh. Did I just drive myself out of it? Yeah, I did. And there we go. So, parking brake. We can turn the flashers off. Look at this parking spot. Dude, this is way too difficult. That's pretty tough. I gotta admit, with a day cab, that would have been so much easier. So we went 418 miles, 8 hours and 6 minutes, 57 gallons of fuel, got $10,000 and 638 XP, getting pretty close on that level 19. But we are currently in, what city are we in? We're in Reno, Nevada. So next time we might be leaving out of Reno, Nevada, unless I decide to play this off camera at some point. We'll see how the week goes. But next time we might be leaving out of Reno. We have $47,000. Might be worth going to the shop and looking at upgrading some wheels, adding some side lighting, all that stuff that I mentioned about this truck that I didn't get to do when I first put the sleeper on it. So we'll take a look at doing all that stuff. But thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like button. It really does help me out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.